I like you. I do. I really do. I like it. I really like it. 'Cause I see you.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this. So, welcome to our Shenmue stream. This game goes way back for us.
Yes.
We hold this game dear to our hearts. Actually, I think it's both our number ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely mine. So
For me, for sure. It was definitely my number one right next to Silent Hill. But they're both completely different games. This was my good happy game. That was my bad happy game.
yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I completely understand. I remember when I first got my Dreamcast, I didn't get a VMU like for Christmas when I got it, and so I couldn't save. And when I was still in school, obviously. I think I was in middle school, and I beat the entire first Shenmue game. I would play it when I got home from school for like 6 hours, go to bed, leave it on, go to school, leave it on, come home, and play it again. So I beat the whole game without saving.
Oh my god, how do you do that?
But the thing was funny is that Dreamcast that ran for, I don't know, like 2 weeks straight, it still works. I still have it sitting right next to me.
I really, really like the art design of the characters, though. I mean, that's aged very well.
Yeah.
Maybe not the lip syncing, the animations aren't so great, but the actual art design is great still.
Fantastic. Yeah, and Sonya, yeah, this game was 70. I think it was originally it said 60, but then numbers came out later a few years ago.
We
it said
started
70.
Yakuza.
Up until GTA 4, which was 100 million. This was the most expensive game ever made. So since back then it held at the number one game for like what 10 years I think, and of course now like it's been shattered. I mean like Destiny's like rumored at 500 million.
Yeah, you know what? It was only I think it was only like a year before Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. This was still on number one.
Yeah, and
so it's only
recently
recently they're throwing money at games like crazy.
Which,
I don't know how you could spend 500 million. Was it 500
million
million on GTA 5? That's crazy.
It was two. I think GTA 5 was 200 some million. Destiny is 500 million.
I don't even know how they do that.
Yeah, like I mean, don't get me wrong. I played the beta. It was pretty okay. I mean, I know it's the beta or whatever. I'm getting the game, but that's just for co-op. If I didn't have a co-op friend to play with, I probably wouldn't get it. But playing the beta, I honestly do not see where that money went.
Poor Ine-san.
Like I don't know how Destiny spent 500 million. Like if you look at Shenmue, you see it's at least. I mean, there's so many voices and so many characters.
Yeah, you can tell most of their money went to voice acting and marketing, because I wouldn't have heard of this game otherwise if they didn't market it.
I heard of it on X-Play back in the day on Tech TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from Adam Sessler.
There was an actual cardboard cutout at my. I think it was called a Game Crazy. You remember those?
Yeah, those were awesome.
Yeah, they were really awesome, but I think they got bought out by GameStop, which is sad.
Yeah, they used to have a lot better trade-in values.
Oh, yeah. But there was an actual cardboard cutout. I wonder whatever happened to that, because I would love to have a Rio cardboard cutout in my room.
Absolutely. I actually...
See, look at that art design. It's amazing. It still looks good to this day.
Yeah, it does.
Now, if you notice, I am playing on an emulator, so the left and right of the screen is going to be glitchy. Because I'm trying to widescreen it.
I've no intention.
I was going to say that... what was I going to say? I completely lost my train of thought just then.
It's because now Shenmue, oh my god.
No,
Shenmue, oh my god.
Viking came in with a package and was like, "Hey, we got something," and I was like, "Oh," and my brain is gone now. But the voice acting, they had a lot of people, not so much the greatest voice actors, but a lot of different.
I have to say though, I played Shenmue 2 in Japanese, and the voice acting is way better in Japanese.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is a version of this game you can get with Japanese dialogue, and I haven't played it yet, but I have it, and I'm gonna play it eventually.
I played the second one originally with Japanese dialogue because I imported it from Europe when they canceled it for U.S. release originally.
Yeah, I imported it from Europe too, so we're both in the same boat when it comes to Shenmue.
Yeah.
You got two seriously knowledgeable guys about Shenmue here in this stream.
Yeah,
so.
I think we're gonna talk, not too much, but a lot.
No, don't.
About it. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. A while back, there's a guy on eBay in China who does like silk screens, posters for like, I don't know, like $10, and I got two of the super high res photos, one with Ryo punching and one with him on the bike with Nozomi, and I don't know, they're like 3 feet by 4 feet, maybe a little bit less. Silk screens in my room on both my walls, or
Nice.
2 of my walls. So that's kind of a cardboard cutout, but.
I would like that.
I would love a cardboard cutout though too.
I want Lon D's dress. I would wear
That's
that.
not. That's don't call it a dress, man.
It is a dress.
He won't. You say it to his face. That's all I gotta say.
Man, you're wearing a dress.
You wearing a dress, silk dress.
Oh, he would kill me by touching me with his index finger.
He'll touch you with something, but it won't be. A
He'll touch me,
Yeah.
and then I'll fall over dead just like he did.
See, he's got the ponytail rocking too. He's not even afraid of anybody's criticism. He's like, I'll wear a ponytail and I'll wear a dress, and I'm gonna drive a pink
You know what? I don't
motorcycle.
care what society says about ponytails and dresses.
Yeah. See, I think Landy was the original hipster.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't care.
Mark of Samael on his arm?
It looks like it. It's all canon. Oh no, that's a little bit different.
So, I like how the opening kind of unravels the whole quest for the next 3 games.
Yeah.
Really, you're looking for this guy the whole time.
And you don't see him for a while, and then you see him, and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
when
then
you
Sega-
see him, it'll be pretty awesome when you see him
And then
again.
Sega says no, no, sorry.
Yeah. Come on, guys, we need to get you on the boat so that we can get Sega to make the 3rd game.
Yes.
Can you imagine how much Shenmue fans would freak out if they announced a 3rd game?
What are you saying?
If they announced anything, people would freak out.
Well, Shenmue Online I was looking forward to, and then they
And they didn't. They canceled that.
Keep friends.
I
This
think
one,
it was
this
a
line right
mistake.
here. Keep friends.
here we go.
Those you
You
love.
love close to you.
That's the last words.
That's a life lesson, really.
Father.
Yeah, he has to give him a life lesson even the moment he dies. He's all about life lessons, as you will learn in this.
I'm moving my mic a bit. Sorry for the noise. We still good? Everything sound good, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sonia says 3 was registered for a trademark.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean anything. It means
That
that,
just means
that
they
they're
wanna
holding
own
on
the-
to it just
Yeah.
in case. These graphics look amazing when you emulate them. You don't get any analog green or crap junking up the screen.
Junking it up.
What does that even say? I don't even know what that says.
That says Hazuki Dojo.
Oh, okay.
I don't
You
know.
can read Japanese kanji?
No, I wish.
Oh.
I know tree. I can see tree. If there's a sign that says tree, I can read the hell out of that. But other than that, no. And hey guys, hey backstabbing Snorlax. Oh, it says Hazuki. See, Sonya thinks he's so much better than us.
I know, right?
Reading all that kanji. I sleep with my jeans on too.
I also dream weird, vivid dreams with crazy
with-
shit lighting and crap.
Yeah, and men with ponytails are often in my dreams.
This is almost like a French movie.
Look at this. The same move. Now, you don't learn the move he uses on your dad, do you? I don't think you can.
Isn't that one of the first ones you learn?
Really? I didn't think it was.
Is-
You
Oh,
learned
wait,
the
no.
two-handed one.
You learn the elbow one.
Yeah.
I was thinking
but
of, and the two-handed
not like
one.
not the final blow. I mean, I'm sure. I guess the whole. I'm sure the whole end of the series would have been. I mean, if you do get your revenge, it was kind of leaning towards Ryo realizing he doesn't need revenge. But maybe you would have used that move on Landy.
So regardless, I want to talk about who created this. It's Yu Suzuki,
Yes.
which is the creator of Virtua Fighter, and
Outrun and
Hang On, and crap.
Afterburner,
a
all
bunch
those.
of iconic Sega games. He's basically the Sega guy.
Yeah, he's basically the godfather of current arcade, or not current, but arcade in general.
Yeah. The new Afterburner is a pretty good example. It's not
Yeah.
that new anymore, but it was really good.
Yeah, it was.
So, so as you could tell, the character models look kind of like Virtua Fighter. And the designs. And Ryo Hazuki was originally going to be, what's his name from?
Akira, I think
Akira?
is his name. Yeah.
So it was actually going to be like a separate storyline called Akira's Quest or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, let's develop this into a full, a whole new game. But they didn't really change the character model too much. I mean, Ryo still looks like Akira, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did. They gave him a little bit different facial features. And
They originally developed this. I think part of the reason why this game was so expensive to make was because they originally developed it on the Sega sorry, not the Dreamcast, the Saturn.
yeah, the Saturn, yeah.
And you can imagine the graphics were much worse back then, but you can't imagine a game like this on the Saturn. That's like putting an open world MMO on the Genesis or something.
And I'm sure
Almost.
that they wanted to get something, a staple, to try to sell the Dreamcast to. If you in Shenmue 2, I can't remember what you have to do. I think you have to take certain pictures of all the different characters they ask you to. You unlock the trailer from the Saturn version, and they actually have footage of him in the forest and stuff. Like the end of,
they have footage from the very end of Shenmue,
which is crazy.
They even have some stuff that they never released from Shenmue 3 because and they haven't released it because they don't want people to figure out the story, of course.
Of course, yeah.
So what I really like is the mechanic here that you're looking at, is being able to search through drawers and examine things closely. And whenever I say Shenmue examine, whenever I describe things in games, I mean this.
Yeah, L.A. Noire did this recently, which is reminded me a lot.
Oh yeah,
of
you're right.
Shenmue.
L.A. Noire did that, but they didn't do it as good as this.
Oh no, obviously, but it just looking at your hand and being able to manipulate the object was just so reminiscent of Shenmue.
And another thing is you actually have a cassette player. Now, you can listen to the music. Unfortunately, I don't think you can walk around while listening to it, can you?
No, I don't think so.
So they weren't that advanced, but still, they had a cassette player in it, which is pretty impressive.
And you can go to Tom's hot dog stand and use his boombox.
Tom.
That
you know what? I've never seen Ryo eat a hot dog from him. He's
he does. You see him. You never see him eat.
I like how he says, "Want to try some of my dogs, man?"
I want to know who did that voice. I wish you could track down these people.
Me too.
But it's not gonna happen. But I remember when I first played this game, I spent pretty much all day just exploring the house and oh man, I found some candles. I'll need those for later. And then you do.
Yeah, you pretty much should buy everything you see.
I remember when I first played
never know when you're going to use them.
I went and bought a pack of candles, and then I found some in, I think, Ine-san's room, and I was so disappointed with myself that I had wasted money.
And
Your allowance, you don't get a lot of it either.
You get 500 yen or something, right?
Yeah.
I think. We'll find out whenever she gets
spend time with Ine-san so she doesn't get depressed. Oh, here's your money.
Oh,
Bitch, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here for the money.
Yeah, how many capsule toys do you think you're going to buy?
Well, I already have 98,000 yen in savings, so...
That's true.
That's a lot of capsule toys.
And so if you could buy 103 right now if you spent every penny.
Really? Thanks.
Which, with some things that transpire later, maybe you should spend your money, you know what I'm saying?
Which is something I wouldn't do in real life, but this game doesn't really have any repercussions for spending your money poorly.
No, not really.
Plus,
if it had worked how they had planned, where you could import your playthrough of this game into Shenmue 2, the more capsule toys you had, the kind of better off you were, which is funny.
Is the light on or off? That didn't do anything.
Oh, that didn't. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on, guys.
I remember as a kid, I don't know, I was like, that's a weird toilet.
That's a weird looking toilet, man.
And then now you go, oh. It's a
Oh,
Japanese toilet.
they poop into a hole in the ground.
Yeah. Apparently, that's the more
That's really
ergonomic way to
boring.
do it.
And
It's weird.
sometimes I'm too lazy to do a squat. I just want to sit there, you know.
Yeah, I would just lay down.
Sometimes I just get up out of bed and I'm like half asleep, and I would fall in if I had to squat. It would suck.
Well, it's hard for me to use the Western toilet, much less the Japanese one. Hey, Heather. Heather says, hello, Fungo.
Heather Beam, hi.
I
And
want a light like
hi
that.
everyone
I want
else
that.
I didn't greet yet, like Sanosuke.
Yes, hi, everyone. I want that light, Fungo.
I know, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's
want a house
fluorescent.
light.
I'm not sure.
I want to, you know what we should do? We should, you know, because we're big celebrities now, we should take all our money and go buy a dojo. in
Let's do it.
Japan and just live the rest of our days underneath the cherry tree.
And then we can learn whatever he's reading, because I have no idea what he's reading.
I think he's saying, those who follow the path of a warrior.
Yeah, that's his dad giving him another life lesson, by the way.
I wish my dad did that.
Yeah, his dad seems like he's really awesome. He taught him a lot of really good morals.
He did. Oh, you should go get the cutscene in the kitchen, too.
Oh, I watch them all.
I watch them all, man.
I know exactly where everything is in the house.
Discover your path.
It's time to discover your path.
It says, "Ooh, datashi naka tanai doda." That's my really bad impersonation of Japanese.
I won't even insult people with my impersonation, so I'll leave that to you.
All right, leave it to me to insult people.
Yeah, you can insult the Japanese people.
Yeah, sorry, the Japanese people.
All those Japanese people. What is that? Is that a tissue holder? What is that? I don't know.
What's in here? A key.
What's this key for?
What's this key for?
Huh. Maybe you'll need it.
I see. I like how he says a key. A
A
key. A key. Like, no one talks like that. How did they get a voice
This may
actor
come
that
in
would
handy.
actually be that bad at voice acting?
Yeah.
But I have to give him credit because he's in my favorite game ever.
Corey, what's his last name? Corey something.
Yeah, and this is like the only thing he's done.
He actually just recently recorded some new stuff for Sega. Not Rio related though. I don't know what it was, but he like was spotted going into Sega headquarters, and everybody goes, "Oh, here we go."
Oh, so they thought maybe Shenmue 3 or something?
Yeah, and he tweeted like
Hey,
himself.
look at this pot.
Oh, a pot.
A pot. He tweeted
pot.
himself what?
He took a picture of himself in the studio and stuff.
Oh, he was just trying to troll.
No, he didn't. He actually like went out of his way and said, "No, guys, I'm not doing Shenmue stuff." But other people were kind of using it, like, and misconstruing it to try to get the hype up.
Oh, right.
He's a pretty cool dude. Apparently, he you know, like
I thought he was like an athletic trainer or something.
Yeah, that's what I read too.
And he saw an ad in a newspaper and just responded to it. And
That's usually how the best voice actors. Not that he's the best, but he is Rio, and I wouldn't want him any other way.
so what this is a fighting move. Now, you wouldn't think it, but this game is mostly a fighting game.
You have to train.
I really suck at the fighting, which is why it's good that they actually make it easier for you when you die.
Yeah.
You don't know it though. They don't make it that much easier that it's noticeable. But after like my fourth or fifth try dying, they usually let you live. They let you win.
Which is a cool way to do it, other than just saying pick easy, normal or hard. Like just
son.
let the game go, and then
son.
the game will
You
adjust
must be
to
tired.
you.
Perhaps you should rest.
Oh, she's
I'm
praying.
fine. If
Yeah,
I
she
don't
just
keep
appeared
busy,
there.
I'll
She
get
wasn't there a
depressed,
second
you
ago.
know.
That's just like you.
That's just the
Amy, son.
power of Buddhism.
Well, just don't overwork yourself.
Yes,
You can
Where's
teleport if
Futon?
you're Buddhist.
he's
Yeah,
been in the
that's the
dojo
rumor,
all
at least.
day.
All day.
That's awesome. I thought it was all about like
I
spiritual
suppose he's
enlightenment and
working
stuff.
out his grief over
And
Sensei's
teleportation. That's
murder.
one of the many
Please
virtues.
go
Oh.
and talk with him.
Sure.
By the way, did you know if you look under the cabinets, sometimes you'll find a cockroach? Let's take a look. Cockroaches? Oh, there's a cockroach. See?
It's just a cockroach.
See,
It's just a cockroach.
it's their pet. It's just
I found a cockroach the other day, and it didn't look like a standard cockroach. It looked kind of like, it looked actually pretty awesome. It was like all colorful, and I don't know.
Did you keep it as a pet?
I should have put it in my cupboards.
Whenever you saw it, did you go, "That's not your standard cockroach"?
I would have went, it's just a cockroach. Like Rio just did. I like looking in the fridge and seeing what they eat. What do they eat in here?
Let's see.
I can't even tell. It's so blurry. I'm pretty sure that's sushi right there.
I see sushi and apple something. What is that? Apple something at the top.
Apple Fury.
Oh yeah, there. I know the famous Japanese treat, apple fury.
It's just like a blast of apple in your mouth. That should be the slogan.
I think that's the quote. A blast of apple. That is the most boring freezer I've ever seen in my life.
You know what? This game still is as awesome as when I first played it.
Yeah.
I have no idea why that is. Most games aren't like that. Here we
Because
go.
it just has so much to look at. Here we go.
Now the whole screen's supposed to be sepia tone.
While you're still sleeping in bed,
Yeah, well.
farmers are working hard in the fields, carefully picking carrots one by one. So how can you waste them like that?
Okay. I'll eat them.
I don't know. I think that his child voice actor wins an award. Okay, I'll eat him.
I need them. You don't,
Look
look at it.
He didn't need it. He threw it under the table.
He was so quick. It's that speed.
That's what you learn as a ninja.
As a ninja, you
You
learn.
learn how to hide your
throw-
carrots.
Yeah. The first training is he who can hide carrots can hide anything.
All right, this is my favorite part. Because you and I and everyone in this room likes video games, right?
Yes, of course.
And
No, I don't
most
care
people
for
never
video
owned most people never owned a Sega Genesis, or I mean Sega Saturn.
Well, those people.
Sega Genesis I had, of course, but Saturn kind of didn't work out. So
I
here it
had a
is.
Saturn, but I don't anymore.
Now, the great thing about this is you can actually win Sega Saturn games and play them here on
It's
your TV.
kind of. It's tough. It's tough though.
I won all of them, but it took some
Really?
time. It took some time, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I won a couple of them, but it took a lot of time for me. Maybe I'm just unlucky.
Man, you know what'd be awesome if you could win if you could win one if you could win an Outrun like arcade cabinet.
Yeah, what would you put it? You just shove it in.
You know what? I could tell you where I would put an Outrun arcade cabinet here. I'd put it right in the living room.
See, I'd shove it in Fuxon's room and put his bed out in the street.
I'd be like,
Because-
you know what? I would be so happy if I got an Outrun arcade cabinet.
Yeah, or I like to have the Afterburner one that like moves around like a gyro.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, the motorcycle one, right?
That's yeah, that's
Oh, that's Outrun.
Out,
Okay.
that's Outrun. Afterburner is the jet one.
So I got
And
some
remember-
batteries that'll be
Remember in
useful
2,
for
you can
later.
find it. It's like hidden in 2. The arcade cabinet is like in a special room.
Oh yeah. There's a lot more, isn't there? In 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of arcade. Yeah. I moved my mic a bit, guys. So if you hear any buzzing or anything, just let me know in the chat, and I'll.
There's
try
a
to
little
fix it.
bit more buzzing than before.
Okay, well let me move it back to me. How about that?
There, it's good.
Good.
See, you can't get away from it.
Yeah, it's got to be close.
I'm checking every drawer because honestly, it's been a while. And also, I'd like you guys to see what Ina-san keeps in her drawers.
See, this is a little creepy, man.
It's like going through someone's house and just rummaging
It's like-
through their junk.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go in my mom's room, or Ine-san is his grandmother, right?
Yeah, I know. With our traditions, this is way against the rules. But with Japanese traditions, it's got to be even worse.
I'm sure. Yeah.
If
It's
she
like, hey,
walked
I'm
in
gonna
on
look through
him,
my-
she'd
yeah, look
probably
through
get
my
really pissed.
seniors' drawers. Oh, look at that sexy outfit.
I think I should wear it. That's why I'm here, after all.
Looking for clothes.
Looking for clothes. Oh, slippers.
Yeah, I got a little bit of delay, but not much.
Okay. So there's really not much in here besides Ina-san's junk. That
Well,
old hag. No, I
that
like
old
her.
hag is always giving me just enough money.
She's
to
always
annoy
giving me money. Screw her money. I don't need it. Wait, I take that back. I need it. For
I always
capsules.
liked this room. I liked it. This is like this, what, the living room?
This
or
is like the
study?
guest room or something. Yeah, study.
There's no bed. So.
There's
What is
nothing.
that thing?
What is what?
That thing on the floor, is that a heater?
I don't know. Oh, it's a heater, yeah. Definitely. You know, them Japanese have those little portable heaters.
Yeah, and what's is it the table?
No central
the
heating.
Katatsu, I think is what it's called.
After I'm done searching everything in the house, we'll progress. We'll try to get through the story as quick as possible so you can
Now
experience it.
This room is, some guy, I don't remember his name.
He should steal the guy's piggy bank. His name is
He did-
Fukusan. How can you forget?
Fukusan.
Fuk-
I'm just kidding. I don't like
Fukusan.
Fukusan. He messes up stuff for you, but he has a good heart.
He's kind of. I think his voice acting makes him sound kind of slow, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, I think he's just. Hey, I wonder what. Look at. See how it says P and G in directions? What are those, like a move? I've never noticed that. Do you see that?
What?
Up on the wall, it says like P plus G and then directions. Is that like a move?
Pig.
I've never.
It's a piggy
No,
bank.
not that. The above it. I see the piggy bank. You see what I'm saying?
See the piggy bank? Are you looking at it?
Fukusan, his room is just too cool.
Yeah,
for cool.
Gone Home, I think, did what Shenmue did the best. I wish that, if they're going to remake Shenmue, that they could remake it with the same graphical fidelity of Gone Home. That would be awesome.
I didn't care for Gone Home.
But the
not so much-
graphics.
Yeah, not the graphics. Just I don't know. It just.
No, the gameplay. I mean, the gameplay isn't really much, but
It's not
also
really a
it's
game, but
it's not really even a game. But also it's just boring. The story's
Yeah.
boring.
like if you think that, I mean, I'm more interested in this just going around the house. Like there was more to do in Rio's house than there was in that game.
Snorlax wants to play fighting games now. Should I call someone? Prank call? It's called
Call-
911.
Yeah, call 911. Well, it's something different, or is it 911 still?
I think it's
Call-
911.
Check the weather. That's what you should do. Get the weather forecast.
All right, let me check my journal. My handy dandy journal. Where is it? Oh God. How do I check my journal? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
By the way, transparencies are kind of screwed up in this emulator if you haven't noticed. So it's 177. And police is 110. Let's see how the weather is going to be without going outside.
And see, what's crazy is this is actual accurate weather from 1986 Japan.
Oh yeah, they mimicked the weather exactly for each day, didn't they?
Yeah, for
Can you imagine how much work that would have been, though?
yeah,
Why did they do
that's
that?
where $70 million went.
Well, they put more detail into this game than they really needed to.
Yeah, but I don't know. I love it though.
It's that detail that I like.
Tomorrow, clear skies.
Clear skies tomorrow.
Perfect.
Awesome. I guess another thing is Shenmue 2 doesn't really pull off the investigation type stuff like this very well.
Nuh-uh.
I think they cut that out of their budget, and it makes me kind of sad, but whatever.
Yeah, you don't get this kind of stuff.
You could examine objects, but you can't really look in drawers and stuff.
The only time you can, but it's only for like one area, which is like specifically designed for you to do it. Like it's not every place you go, hey, look what's in that. They funnel it down to where you have to do it.